Illustrate the truth set of 3x plus 2 greater than or equal to 5x minus 6 on the number line. We are given 3x plus 2 and that one is greater than or equal to 5x minus 6. And we are to illustrate the truth set of this inequality on a number line. What it means is that first you have to find the value for x, and when you are done, you write the truth set for the answer that you get, and then you illustrate it on a number line. Okay, so let's do that. So what we're going to do is to first find the value of x, and by doing that, we want to make x the subject of this inequality. If we can do that, we are going to go through this and then find those that are having x in them. Okay, this is one term having x in it. There's another term here having x in it, but the 2 and the negative 6 are terms which are not having x multiplying them. So what we're going to do is to write those terms having x in them at one side of the inequality and those that are not having x in them at the other side of the inequality. You are the one going to decide as to where you want them to be, right? Let's take it as I want to write those having x in them at the left hand side and those not having x in them at the right hand side of this inequality. So I take 3x, I write it. Now I have 5x here. I'm sending it from the right hand side to the left. It is positive, so when it comes here, it will be what? Negative. So I have negative 5x. Now greater than or equal to, I came to meet negative 6 here. Now I want to send the positive 2 to this side. It will be what? Negative 2. Now 3x minus 5x gives us what? Negative 2x. Greater than or equal to, negative 6 minus 2 gives us what? Negative 8. Now I have negative 2x. I don't want this negative 2x. I want the x to be on its own, right? So what it means is that the negative 2 is multiplying the x. So if you can get rid of this, you have to divide by the negative 2. So you divide this one by negative 2. And whatever you do to the left hand side, you should do the same thing to the right hand side. So negative 2 divides negative 2. That one gives us 1. And 1 multiply x gives us what? X. So we have x left here. Greater than or equal to, negative 8 divides negative 2 gives us what? Positive 4. But if you looked at something here, the negative 8 was being divided by a negative number. In that case, instead of writing the greater than or equal to sign, which is here already, it should change, right? The greater than sign should rather change to less than sign. So you write it less than or equal to, because it was being divided by what? A negative number, right? So the sign has to change. We have x less than or equal to 4. Now that we have this result, let's write the truth set. The truth set of the inequality is that x is said that x is less than or equal to 4. Now you draw your number line to illustrate the results on the number line. So you divide it into 2. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5, 6, and the rest. We have negative 1, we have negative 2, and the rest. Now, we are illustrating this on the number line. Over here, we are saying x is less than or equal to 4. So that means we are talking about 4. And x is less than 4. So our arrow should be directed to this side, okay? Indicating numbers which are less than 4. And we have underlined the less than, meaning that 4 can also be part. That is why we say it as less than or equal to. So we shade this one, indicating that 4 can also be part of the numbers. So this becomes the final answer. X is less than or equal to 4.